Alright, let's make this quick because I'm really tired and want to go to bed. So, this is going to be the ANVIL Quake guide. This is going to be the relics that you want to run. You want to run Mercy, you want to run Special Charge Module, Attack Defender, and Critical Defender. Mercy gives you a lot of attack power. Attack Defender gives you a lot of attack power once it's stacked. Charge Module is going to reset your skills, your tremors, and your Spiral Punches very, very often, but it's not going to reset your Spiral Field that often, so don't rely on it to reset Spiral Field. Critical Defender is going to give you a lot of critical chance. You're going to stack this with a Venom Caster along with the Attack Defender when you find them within your run, and hopefully you will find Venom Caster within the first shop. If not, I highly recommend resetting your run and then going again until you find a Venom Caster in the first shop. If you're playing a multiplayer, try and convince your friends that that's the best way to do it for Quake, but if you're not speedrunning, don't stress about it too much, really. Just run with the Chem Drill Gauntlets until you find a Venom Caster. Going over other relics you want to find. If you don't have Mercy, I highly recommend running Extra Empowered Chip instead. If not, then just pick this up within the run anyway and just run Mercy. Finding stuff like Critical Power Magazine, very, very important. Power Box and Critical Box, these are going to be your highest damaging relics to find. You also want to find some cooldown options within your run, so high enhancement type charge module and reactive charge module being the best two for this. Status effect target gives you 50% increased damage for every single active status effect. Find this and pick it up on site ASAP. Any reactors that aren't Burn Reactor doesn't work on Protean Beast, so Burn Reactor is poo-poo, don't ever touch it. Finding something like Status Effect Scope to increase the duration of your sound effects are going to be creme de la creme when you find something like Status Effect Target to go on top of it. Other things to note that I haven't moved but I should will be stuff like Skill Amplification Magazine. You want to put this in medium. Finding this within the run is just also big damage gains. You want to also find things like Attack Magazine, not weapon power related stuff, because weapon power damage is poo-poo, don't ever touch weapons unless you're playing Liner. Dodge Grooves are amazing. Pick up Dodge Grooves on site as well. Although you are going to be hurting yourself, you're actually going to maintain this buff for 5 seconds even if you do hurt yourself. You also want to find things like Conversion Energy Skill module, which is down here. It's this big yellow gem over here. It's amazing. It's one of the Infinity Stones. Just use it. 100% skill power. Don't worry about the consumes 5% coins on skill use. It's got a 5-second internal cooldown. You're not going to be in fights for longer than like 20 seconds. You're not generally going to use this as often as you think. You're going to be fine. Just spend all your coins before you go into the fight anyway. Picking up bonus coin if you're on the first planet, second planet, or third planet, amazing. If it's after the fourth planet, don't touch it. It's just a cost sink at that point. Shield module is great if you don't have many upgrades in your seasonal upgrade tree. This will help you maintain your Mercy. Picking up things like Necklace of Giant Strength, fantastic. Massive attack power gains, hurts you, helps you stack your Critical Defender. Also has a 5-second internal cooldown. You're not going to kill yourself with this relic as often as you might think. If you're doing something like seasonal, pick up Critical Power Shield and also stuff like Metal of Growth, and just generally these knives, just ignore them. Charging Groove sucks. Never pick anything to do with counterattacking. If you think you're going to have a fast run thanks to counterattacking, you're deluded and you're wrong. Just don't do it. It's poo-poo. You're never going to get a fast time relying on counterattacks. Go over skills. Spiral Punches is your best bet. This is your main tool. Use this as often as possible. Pretty much press this button. If it's off cooldown, just press it. It's going to give you a defense shred. It's going to give you 100% skill power once it's stacked. You want to start with the double dipping stat here that I have hovered. This is fantastic. Your other two best upgrades are going to be finding the 200% skill power, as well as finding the double the number of punches on your Spiral Punches. This one just increases all your damage by double, as well as just stacking your stacks faster. Ignore the cooldown reduction and the heal. They are useful, but you do not want to prioritize them over some of the better stuff. If these are offered to you and you only have terrible options to go with it, then okay, maybe pick them up. The next best upgrade is going to be something like Spiral Field's 100% damage received for 10 seconds. This is a flat 100% global multiplier. This affects you and your teammates. This is amazing. Pick this up, but still prioritize your Spiral Punch upgrades that I mentioned before. The other useful upgrade will be the 100% AoE. This increases the size as well as increasing the duration of this the Petrify effect that comes from it, as well as also increasing the duration of the 10 seconds that you see here will actually be increased by this as well. The 100% skill power for Tremors is your best Tremor upgrade. After this, you might want to pick up this as well if you have something like, say, Medusa or Shandshark in your boss lineup, as your Spiral Punches might get deleted on the back wall. This will help maintain your defense shredding and will not make you feel like you're useless. I hope that is helpful. This is pretty much the only things you ever need to find on Quake. Anything else that you're offered is just useless. You do not need a bigger AoE. You're going to be sucking things in with your Tremors anyway. Counterattacks suck. The only one that might be useful will be this one, because you can generally block damage when the bosses go immune, and that's when you can kind of make use of this upgrade. But counterattacking, I can do a different video on if people really want to know why counterattacking is awful and why I've predged this and pushed this point my entire time playing Anvil. Do not rely on counterattacking as a way of killing things. Only ever counterattack as a last-minute safety measure. It is not something, I don't know why I just did air quotations, you can't see it, but generally counterattacking sucks. It's not good. So to reiterate again, Spiral Punches, priority 1. Spiral Field Upgrade here, priority 2. And then Tremors are your third priority. Counterattacking doesn't exist. This has been the Quake Guide. I hope it's been useful and quick enough, and I hopefully not rambly enough. I am very tired and running on fumes, so I'm going to go to bed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.